I want to say this. I do not think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Swollen Martin, or any of these cats out there that think that we should do this. We are too freaking selfish and too lazy and too weak to do anything like this, even if we wanted to. It seems like y'all want to, but y'all ain't got the balls to do it. I double dog dare. I triple dog dare you.
This is the boycott plan right there, Grasso. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I see.
But that's the boycott plan right there. That's what they want to do. Now, I'll give you my opinion on it. No. But that is the boycott plan right there.
Again,
I don't think this makes sense for us.
You want the white guy's opinion? Look, it's y'all money. If you want to spend it, you spend it however you want to spend it. It's the devil's anyway. It's Caesar's. He gives to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. You can not spend. Oh, here's the facts of America. Blacks make up about 13% of the population. You could not spend anything, and it ain't gonna make a dent on that machine.
Nope,
none of you.
And then again, this is not. We are fighting, and we are the only ones fighting for this. I don't see anyone else not shopping there or avoid. I'm not seeing it.
Instead of spending your money in these places, why don't you go to the small businesses, shops that are run by your family members and spend your money there? It's going to cost you a little extra. Instead of buying that,
we're not. I'm sorry.
I'm saying instead of buying that $10 shirt from Walmart, why don't you spend $16 and spend it at your local store?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. So hold on, don't remove this yet, Wise. We need to go over this. All right. First of all, before we even discuss it, I want to say this. I do not think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Swollen Martin, or any of these cats out there that think that we should do this. We are too freaking selfish and too lazy and too weak to do anything like this, even if we wanted to. It seems like y'all want to, but y'all ain't got the balls to do it. I double dog dare. I triple dog dare you.
The longevity. Americans have been so used to instant gratification and luxuries. We are in love with our
stuff.
Yeah, we're in love with our luxuries, man.
Mm-hmm. But the crazy thing is though, Grasso, before you go, Van, if you look down below the bullet points, it says try to buy all you need before Friday, February 28th. Do you understand how stupid that is? So go buy it. Go there. Go to McDonald's. Go to Walmart. Go to Amazon. Buy all you need before the 28th. Do you understand how it is the most moronic thing that I've seen? This is stupid. This is nothing to just gaslight the people and get them all riled up into a frenzy like they doing something. Yep. But that line right there, that line just destroyed all of this. Buy all you need beforehand so you don't have to buy anything on the day. It's trash, man. It's garbage.
What we should be doing is planning for the spring, planning to harvest, planning to do those types of things and create things that we can actually take part of. And this is not it. Doing this for one day is not going to have. It's small groups. Like instead of what we should be saying, you know what? Let's take an educational course, or let's try to. There's a lot of free courses out there that you can take on different things online. Let's just say, okay, well, that day we're just going to learn something different. We're just going to do something creative. But we need to make it a trend, an ongoing thing. Boycotting for one day, when we have people who boycotted for 5 years, 10 years, and said, you know what, I'm not shopping with you at all. Like, I would rather go 100 miles out the city. And so I know we have it in us.
You cooking, Keith.
I think it's in us. I think it's in us to do it, but it's just not activated on a logistical scale. I don't think that this is logical. I think that this whole plan right here is asinine. For one, it's not our fight. For two, if we're going to do it, we should have planned a lot better for a long period of time so we can strategically and systematically break down all of those barriers that we're facing. But we're not thinking about that. We're always focused on a problem of not doing something. How about we actually do something like that is more beneficial to your immediate and extended surroundings?
Small group community that you have.
But we're just not doing it. We barely talk to each other as neighbors. So how are we about to
people don't even know
but
their
I know it's in us.
His,
I do have hope. I know that it's in us. So I'm not going to say I don't think that we can. I think that if we tapped in and we strategically plan the same way we strategically plan our meetings and different types of things to talk about things that can actually solution-based things. I'm tired of talking about the problem. We're the problem.
you want to know what? I agree. I agree. But here's the thing. I think that we are full of shit as Black people because we claim we claim that we're so together. We claim that we're not a monolith when we are. If we don't all agree on the same exact way of voting, we get pissed off at each other. But then when there's a movement worth backing, getting behind, they believe that DE&I is a movement worth getting behind, then get behind it. Do something about it. Do something. What Tim is saying right now is
What I want y'all to do is
1,000,000%
research.
the truth. Conservatives said, I don't like what Bud Light is doing. They're putting a transsexual in Bud Light commercials. We're not buying it. And that hurt Bud Light. They say, my bad, we're going to remove it. Because conservatives stood on it. They stood on business.
We don't stand on
But the
nothing.
other thing too, but the thing is too, is, and I'm going to say this, you know, as a child of the Most High God, hey, I don't have a whole lot in common with Black liberals. I don't have a lot of common with, if you are somebody that is still full-fledged supporting the Democrat Party and their agenda, I don't have a lot of common with you. And honestly, we're not even in a position right now anymore in the United States of America where folks should really be looking at race. That's something that they want us looking at. It's not about a race thing.
It's a distraction.
It's not a race thing. It's honestly, we're living in a day and age right now where it is about those of us that believe and those that don't. It's them and us.
We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.
And they want to keep us distracted thinking about this melanin, this outside covering that we have, when in all actuality, I have more in common with my brother Grasso than I do someone that would consider themselves that would go to Jamal Bryant's church, just keeping it a buck. And I grew up around there. I don't have a whole lot in common with them. We don't have common because we don't see eye to eye on things. We don't even look at the word of God the same. So it ain't about this skin color thing anymore. It's a distraction. That's what they're using to distract us. And to be honest with you, if you wanted to get together and unify for anything, how about getting together and unifying to bring the Black man and Black woman together and creating strong families again? If you wanted to unify about anything,
us too.
and honestly, let's just bring that back to America. We're not getting married. We're not creating strong families the way we used to. And the thing is that you can't have a strong community without strong families.
Family. Mm-hmm.
You must have strong families. And what made this country great, even in some of our darkest times, the one thing that we did have was families.
Family units.
I grew up.
We knew
My
the importance of
grandmother
it.
had 7. My grandmother had 6 or 7 daggone siblings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mom, dad, they all grew up. They had that. So even with the strife and the struggle that they were going through, they had,
You had family
family
to rely. Yeah, you had family
exactly.
to rely on.
And
That's
that
how
is
you
something
survive.
that is lacking right
And
now in this
forgotten.
country.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
very
So while they're
selfish.
keeping us distracted, thinking about race and all this other kind of stuff, when in all actuality, it's not your race that makes you my kind or us the same. It's it's your thinking, it's your
It's your
ideology.
Mindset.
That's what makes us the same. That's what puts us on in one accord. It ain't got nothing to do with the how much melanin you have or have not.
We're all different shades of wheat.
That's why I said lead with love, but love with logic.
Pat,
It gotta make it gotta make sense. It has to make sense.
Black
Like,
people will be upset for you saying that. Why? Like Black people are on a black kick right now, where black is everything black. I want anybody black to win. Like
I'm
Issa
not
Rae
even a
said.
color.
They said,
I'm
who
not
do
a
you want to
color.
win? Whoever's black.
Yeah,
So just
but you know what
bite
though,
your nose
Van?
off.
But
Who
you know
you
what,
voting
Van?
for?
That
Whoever's
type
black.
of thinking, that type of thinking is antithetical to the word of God. So
It
if you
is.
do
It really
consider
is.
if you consider yourself, you know, someone that is a follower of Christ, a child of the Most High God, that type of thinking is antithetical. Antithetical. I got my braces in. It's just struggling to talk.
We can't even
It's
tell.
you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't serve the
that's the
world and serve
problem.
God. That's the problem that we're running
Exactly.
into.
You know
It
what? I
says
already
you're
answered
gonna
the
love
one.
one
It's
and
gonna
hate
be
the
like
other.
5 words I'm gonna look up when I
Exactly.
leave here.